So the first thing you'll do is gather your ingredients together. Here you see I have some shrimp and various vegetables that I'm going to tempura fry today. And also I have some tempura batter mix. I prefer to use the mix instead of making my own homemade one, but if you want to make your own homemade, there's plenty of recipes online. Also, I'm going to be using my cooking chopsticks and a small opposite of shallow bowl, I guess, because if it's too shallow you'll have a hard time coating your food, so make sure that it's a pretty small bowl that you can easily pool the tempura batters together. So first, I'm going to show you how to prep the shrimp. You need to keep the tail intact, so that's correct, leave it on. Then you're just going to take a paring knife and cut along the back, but don't cut all the way through. So you can see this loosens the skin on top that can flap out. And you're just going to move it like this. Now these have already been pre-cleaned, so they're actually already cut for me. And you can see that the vein is gone, so this has already been deveined. Now you're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Make sure you don't cut all the way through. And you can open up the bottom as well, just like you do the top. Now you're going to take your knife and you're going to score along the curvy edge. Make sure you don't cut all the way through. And you see here how I only cut a little bit. Then you're going to flip it over and you're basically going to break its back. You'll hear it snap. And you smush it down. And you just bend the back a little bit at each of those scoring sections. And now you have a shrimp that lays flat. And this is exactly what you want. And to make the tempura batter, you're going to need the batter mix, water, and ice. And what I like to do is put the ice directly in to the batter. And then add water, little by little, till you get the right consistency. And I mix with chopsticks, because you don't want the batter mixed too much. If you mix it too much, then you're going to end up with gluten, and that changes the texture of the tempura. After your batter's about this consistency, you're ready to begin cooking. And I'm going to cook the vegetables first because they take longer to cook. Take one of your vegetables, dip it in the batter, coat it well, let it drip off a little. And then when you put it in the oil, you're going to swing it around, because if you let it drop into the oil, it's going to stick to the basket. So you need to swing it around a little. And this is what I mean by swing it around. And then you can let go. Once they float to the top and are lightly browned and fluffy, then you're ready to remove them and let them drain. Now when it's time to cook the shrimp, you're going to use your hands. Grab the tail of the shrimp with your fingers, dip it in the tempura batter, but don't dip the tail. Then you're going to do the same swing and swish method. Swish it around and then release. And just do that with all the shrimp. And as you can see, these shrimp are already cooked, so it won't take that long for this to complete. Now I'll show you the quick and easy way to make tempura sauce. What you'll need is some dashi. And you've seen this in my videos before. I'm just going to put in about a tablespoon. I really like dashi, so I like to add a lot. Then you'll need half a cup of water. Then a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. And a 1/4 cup of mirin, which is sweet rice wine. Put it all together in a microwave safe container, and you'll just set it in the microwave until the dashi is melted and until it's all warm through and through. But make sure you watch it because it can boil over. Once the shrimp is done, you'll move it to a draining rack, let it cool as well, and then you can arrange it on your plate. As you can see here, I have the shrimp and the okra in the back and the acorn squash in the front, and here's the tempura sauce. And you might be wondering where the other vegetables went. I actually decided to prepare them in a different way. So anyway, this is my finished tempura platter. So I hope you enjoy and try making your own. See you later.